Welcome to the digital Wild West. Hold on to your passwords. We live in a wild, wonderful digital age. Everything is connected. We shop online, bank online, and even socialize online. But it also comes with a catch. All this digital convenience has made us a target. Like a juicy steak in a lion's den, our data is incredibly tempting to cybercriminals. This is where cybersecurity comes in. It's no longer a niche concern for tech geeks. It's as essential as locking your front door. Just imagine your bank account drained, your identity stolen, or your company's secrets spilled all over the internet. Not a pretty picture, right? So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to take a wild ride through the world of cybersecurity. By the end, you'll be well equipped to navigate this digital landscape safely and securely. The digital gold rush. Everyone's invited, but there are risks. Remember the California gold rush? People rushed in, eager to strike it rich. Today, we're experiencing a digital gold rush. Businesses are rapidly adopting technologies like cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and the Internet of Things. They're hoping to innovate, streamline, and ultimately make more money. And it's not just businesses. We're all in on it. We're using smartphones, smartwatches, and even smart refrigerators. But there's a flip side to all this digital transformation. It's creating new vulnerabilities, new entry points for cybercriminals to exploit. The more connected we become, the more vulnerable we become. And that, my friends, is why cybersecurity is so crucial in this digital age. Cybersecurity, your digital bodyguard in a world of hackers. Cybersecurity is more than just a buzzword. It's a necessity. In simple terms, it's the practice of protecting your digital assets from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. Think of it as a digital shield protecting your data, your privacy, and your digital life. It involves a combination of technologies, processes, and practices designed to mitigate risks. This includes everything from firewalls and antivirus software to strong passwords and multi-factor authentication. Cyber attacks can lead to financial losses, data breaches, identity theft, reputational damage, and even disruption of critical infrastructure. It's about protecting yourself, your business, and your future in this increasingly interconnected world. The rise of the cyber crooks, they're after your data. Cybercrime is big business, and it's getting bigger. Cybercriminals are becoming more sophisticated, more organized, and more relentless in their pursuit of profit. They're like the digital equivalent of organized crime, complete with their own tools, techniques, and underground marketplaces. And what are they after? Data. Your data. It's the new gold rush. Your personal information, financial details, login credentials, browsing history, it's all valuable on the dark web. They can use it to steal your identity, drain your bank accounts, or even sell it to the highest bidder. That's why it's more important than ever to understand the risks and take steps to protect yourself. Section 5. New tech, new targets. From your fridge to your bank account. Remember when the internet was just for checking email and looking at cat pictures? Those days are long gone. Today, everything is connected. We have smartphones, smartwatches, smart TVs, smart refrigerators, even smart toasters. You name it, it's probably connected to the internet. This interconnectedness is convenient, but it also creates a massive attack surface for cybercriminals. Every connected device is a potential entry point into your network, a backdoor they can exploit to gain access to your data. Let's take a look at some of the technologies driving this digital transformation and the vulnerabilities they introduce. Internet of Things, or IoT. Your smart refrigerator probably isn't going to steal your credit card information, but a compromised IoT device could be used as a gateway to access your home network and steal data from your computer or smartphone. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is being used to automate everything from customer service to fraud detection. But cybercriminals are also using AI to develop more sophisticated attacks, making them harder to detect and prevent. As technology continues to evolve at a rapid pace, so too will the methods of cybercriminals. Section 6. The usual suspects. Meet the cyber threats of 2024. Cybercriminals are a creative bunch. They're constantly coming up with new ways to exploit vulnerabilities and steal your data. But some threats have become as familiar as your annoying neighbor's barking dog. Let's meet the usual suspects of the cybersecurity world. Ransomware. It's the digital equivalent of kidnapping. Cybercriminals lock you out of your own data and demand a ransom to get it back. Hospitals, schools, and even entire cities have been held hostage by ransomware attacks. Phishing. Remember that email from your bank asking for your login credentials? Yeah, that was probably a phishing attempt. Cybercriminals use fake emails, websites, and text messages to trick you into giving up your personal information. Data breaches. It's the news story we all dread. A company announces that hackers have stolen the personal data of millions of customers. Insider threats. Sometimes the biggest threat comes from within. Disgruntled employees, careless mistakes, or even malicious insiders can expose sensitive data and wreak havoc on an organization. These are just a few of the many threats lurking in the digital shadows. Section 7. Cybersecurity 101. Simple tips to outsmart the bad guys. Cybersecurity might seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. There are simple steps you can take to significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim of cybercrime. Think of it as basic digital hygiene. Asterisk, strong passwords. Use strong, unique passwords for all your online accounts. And no, password 123 doesn't count. Consider using a password manager to help you generate and store complex passwords. Asterisk, multi-factor authentication. MFA. It's like having a second lock on your door. MFA adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to provide 2 or more forms of authentication to access your accounts. Asterisk, regular updates. Software updates often include security patches that fix vulnerabilities. Keep your operating system, apps, and antivirus software up to date. Be cautious of suspicious emails and links. Don't click on links or open attachments from unknown senders. Verify requests for personal information by contacting the organization directly. These simple steps can go a long way in protecting you from cyber threats. Section 8. The Future of Fighting Back. AI, blockchain, and more. The good news is that the cybersecurity industry isn't just sitting back, letting the cyber criminals run wild. New technologies are emerging to help us fight back and stay one step ahead. It's like an arms race, but instead of nukes, we're talking about algorithms and encryption keys. Asterisk, artificial intelligence, AI. AI can analyze massive amounts of data to detect and respond to threats in real time. It can also be used to automate security tasks and free up human analysts to focus on more complex threats. Asterisk, blockchain. Blockchain technology can be used to create secure, tamper-proof records of transactions. This can be used to improve data security, prevent fraud, and enhance supply chain transparency. As technology continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative solutions to combat cyber threats. Section 9. You're part of the solution. Don't be the weakest link. Cybersecurity isn't just the responsibility of governments and large corporations. It's everyone's responsibility. We all have a role to play in creating a safer digital world. Think of it as a neighborhood watch, but for the internet. Be aware of your digital footprint. Everything you do online leaves a trace. Be mindful of the information you share and the websites you visit. Educate yourself and others. Stay informed about the latest cyber threats and best practices. Share your knowledge with family, friends, and colleagues. By taking these simple steps, you can become an active participant in the fight against cybercrime. Section 10. The Future of Cybersecurity. It's a cat-and-mouse game. The cybersecurity landscape is constantly evolving. As technology advances, so do the methods of cyber criminals. It's a never-ending game of cat and mouse. But one thing is certain, cybersecurity will only become more important in the years to come. As we become increasingly reliant on technology, the stakes will only get higher. Cyber attacks have the potential to disrupt critical infrastructure, cripple economies, and even threaten national security. By embracing innovation, fostering collaboration, and prioritizing cybersecurity education, we can create a safer and more secure digital future for everyone. So, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve.